Namaskar. Manchasi Nadarni Chairperson, my co-panelist, and students under my teacher is also my professor is here. So, आप सबको मेरा प्रणाम. It's a great privilege and an honor to be here to be speaking from the platform of IIT BHU. Thank you so for inviting me and having me on the panel. So when we talk about Viksit Bharat and SDG goals, I'd just like to begin with Viksit Bharat के बारे में पहली बार चर्चा कब हुई. And it started in 2021 with our Honorable Prime Minister. In his 75th independence speech, he spoke about Viksit Bharat 2047. Now why 2047? This will be a centenary year. So 1947 say 2047. Now we are actually in the last quarter of the century. A lot has already happened and we are still talking about developing. So now you understand where and how much pressure is on us to actually have that leveling, right? So ऐसा नहीं कहेंगे कि हमने कुछ achieve नहीं किया. Yes, we are here in BHU. We have done so much. We have researchers, we have educators, we have done so much. We have conquered the space. Yet there is a lot to achieve. This development has to be sustainable. So with all the SDG goals, that 17 of them are there, I'll try to limit my narration to what the government is doing. See, any development, we talk about sustainability, no development is sustainable if and ever all the stakeholders are not a part of it. Now, who are the stakeholders? You and me. Me as an individual also, me as a policymaker also. I am into administration, you are into academia. But then, just have a look around us. How many of you are here? Now, we have the panel from the best of the best places, but the youth is seemingly not involved. Why? Why only our generation is to speak about it and think about your future? You have to come up. When we are preparing budget, see, I am the budget officer of the state. मेरा काम क्या है? पूरे प्रदेश के हर एक डिपार्टमेंट को बजट प्रोवाइड कराना. ये बजट बनता कैसे? We take estimates. हम आपसे estimates लेते हैं और उन estimates को assimilate करते हैं. And then we prepare a budget which suffices all the departments and which suffices all the needs of each and every department and each and every sector. Now, if the youth is not here, youth is not participating, then it's useless. अगर मुझसे यूनिवर्सिटी कहती है कि हमको ये करना है, today only at the breakfast table we were having discussions that how the budget is prepared. Now, a person sitting at a directorate level or at a higher level, they will actually not know what is required in a one particular department, right? So, कौन बताएगा? Ground zero will tell. The ground zero will tell only when they are involved, when they are willing to know what is missing. It's such a high level professional discussion over here. And see, I'll not go into that again, but then definitely, if I'm talking about preparing the developmental goals and providing budget for it, then I'll look into it. So we have SDG goal, I'll just mention a few for you. Now there SDG goal 13, climate action. So the state government has an entire department for renewable sector. We have a lot of policies are there. You have solar rooftop policy where you are promoting the general households to have a solar rooftop. You develop your own energy. It's free for all. It's clean energy. आप बिजली बनाइए और ग्रिड में डालिए. And you have reverse metering. You get credits. जितना बिजली का बिल आएगा आपके प्रोडक्शन में से माइनस हो जाएगा. आपने प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, आपने कंज्यूम किया, उसमें जब बैलेंसिंग होगी, you have to pay only that. It's a good energy, it's clean energy. So government is trying to give subsidies over such solar panels. I'm just taking one by one all the SDG goals and then I'll go what government is trying to do. I'll not be speaking about government policies at detail because there will be limitations to what all I can discuss with you. But then yes, I'll limit myself to a few. Then there is SDG goal 2, zero hunger. Now the entire state, as my previous speaker has also spoken, that we are primarily an agrarian state. तो यहाँ पे कृषि विभाग, कृषि विभाग सबसे बड़ा विभाग है, and we have budgetary provisions for each and every process. Now, even for that matter, we have आप बात करेंगे कि कृषि में उसमें आगे डाइवर्सिफिकेशंस भी है. We have a separate department for cane and sugar development, and then fisheries as a development is also as a directorate is also there. Now this directorate, आपको लगेगा कि यूपी में फिशरीज का क्या काम है, but you know what? Uttar Pradesh is number 1 in Indian fisheries. Why is it number 1? Because the officers were zealous enough that this department was envisaged to provide or complete to the protein nutrition of the state. So hence the fisheries department came. And from Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana to Manya Mukhyamantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, there are policies which are providing a lot of subsidies to people who are wanting to do Indian fisheries and develop. We have huge water bodies, you all know. Like UP has a lot of dams and reservoirs. So the reservoirs, they are developed that ways. वहाँ पे हम लोग fish rearing कराते हैं, उसके वो कराते हैं, and then a lot of livestock is happening over there. So when we talk about education, because you are in an educational institution, so I'll speak about SDG goal 4 for quality education, and I'll link it with SDG goal 10 for reduced inequalities. As my previous speaker has also spoken, and before that sir also spoke, that women have to be included. See, whether it is men or women, it has to be an included provision. You cannot say कि हाँ ये पढ़ेंगे ये नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो आप एक बार से पहिया तो बराबर दोनों तरफ होना चाहिए, right? So we should be supportive of each other, and then the state government is having policies like that. So once we are providing budget, this year's budget is particularly very gender sensitive budget. So we have a lot of schemes where we are providing subsidies and we are promoting people to come with women entrepreneurs also. That is in support of SDG goal 9 also, the industry development and all. So when women entrepreneurs come, and there are a lot of, we have included MSME sectors also. And for your SDG goal 17, we as a government, we are planning that there should be more of PPP mode models coming up. There should be more of private partnership also. So see, as I said before, I started and I said that also, that it's, when we speak about development, we speak about sustainability, it has to be included from all the stakeholders, from youth to us, our old generation also. I include myself in the old days now. So for that matter, so as ma'am said, it is a huge opportunity to be here, and this every university has to participate. See, why this participation is important. Once you deliberate, when you talk about it, you have those discussions, that brainstorming sessions happen. They kind of module what policies, what is the demand of the masses, and what policies have to be created. Now, once you do the brainstorming, we come up, we adapt, and we make those policies. Government ऐसे ही काम करती है. आप दिमाग से बताइए आपको चाहिए क्या. आप उसको correlate करके बताइए what is your need, where you want it, what you want. And when the policies are made, then we put them into practice. Now in administration, I'm one of the persons who's putting these policies into practice. When we are putting it to practice, that is when we do an impact analysis. Now my research and my MPhil time was also on environmental impact assessment. So I was working on quality of life when I was doing my MPhil from JNU. So I know how important an impact assessment is. So once this impact assessment is there, and I tell you, I believe you also would agree to it, a lot of educational institutions have come up and academicians are doing this impact assessment. So now again back, the brainstorming is happening from the academia, and then the impact analysis is also happening from academia. We in between are the administrators who are putting your ideas to field. So if the impact assessment says, abhi kuch बचा है, कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया, कुछ बचा है, यही होगा ना? Right or wrong? I need it to be a participating speech. I don't want to be creating a monologue over here. So when this impact assessment is done and we come up with क्या है, क्या नहीं है, क्या करना है, what you exactly needing, that is when we go back to brainstorming. क्या हुआ, कहाँ सही चले और कहाँ गलत चले, कितना सही चले, कितना आगे बढ़ना है और कितना गलत चले तो कितना अपने कदम को संभालना है. Right or wrong? Has to be that. Yes, I have some nodding heads over here. So then again with that brainstorming, we are again into the loop that we are going back to policy creation. Now this is an endless cycle, imagine. In this endless cycle that we are going to speak over it again and again. So it is not just one conference that is going to help us. It is going to be many conferences, and ma'am has already said that all universities have to participate. सबको साथ में लगना पड़ेगा, सबको कदम से कदम मिला के चलना पड़ेगा, तभी कुछ होगा. So in a way I have spoken about that you have to do your SWOT analysis, right or wrong. What are your strengths? Where India has come up in all these years. We are already in 2025. How much is left to go for the centenary year 2047? Right? And why today's generation is to be more involved. Yesterday I was here for the cultural night. Oh, this hall was jam-packed. And me myself being a Kathak dancer, so I was enjoying that, you know, everything was like to beat and I was like jumping and bumping like just like you. And believe me, I was wanting the same energy today also, but then it's okay. So then, when we are talking about Viksit Bharat, we are kind of not saying that we are underdeveloped, we are wanting about a resilient and a resurgent Bharat. So the 6 foundational pillars that we are talking about for Viksit Bharat, which are often spoken from the platform of Viksit Bharat, I'll just list them out for you. It would be economic transformation. That economic transformation would be more related to infrastructure development. Then there would be social commitment. And as said before also, the focus would be on more of poor people's development. Kind of whatever policies we are making, it should reach the last person in the last corner of the nation. Then definitely it has to be aided with the structural and institutional reforms. As I said, I was talking about the triangle of policy and practice and impact analysis. It's again talking about getting the reforms, how the reforms are done. Then if you would agree more with me that it is about digital transformation. You see where we are standing. Now UPI is such a big success story. Everybody, like you and I will go and we have, you know, that QR code with the Thele wala also. Agreed. It is so convenient, isn't it? It is. Then one of my friends, she was visiting me from Canada, sir, and she was like, "Arey, tum log cash nahi handle karte?" They were amazed. I think some of my friends from abroad, they'll just say that it's kind of becoming no cash economy over here. But then definitely, I'm just not limiting myself to UPI, and but there are way other more digital advances that are happening. Another thing, what stands out as a pillar of this resurgent Bharat would be pioneering into innovation. We are no less than anybody. As I said, we have already touched the moon. अब उसके बाद कितना काम किया नहीं किया, but we are there. We have a presence in space. So then that means that we are pioneers everywhere. So this pioneering innovation, this zeal has to continue in the youth. So of course, अगर ये zeal नहीं होगा तो फिर आप development नहीं कर पाओगे, development नहीं करोगे तो sustainable कहाँ से करोगे, right? So then all this thing, if you sum it up, it comes out that where are we directed to? हम क्या करना चाहते हैं? जैसे कि हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी कहा है सर कि हम दुनिया के लिए विश्व बंधु बनना चाहते हैं, और ये बंधु हम एक अकेले मैं और आप या हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, प्रधानमंत्री जी अकेले नहीं बन सकते. हम सबको उनके साथ कदम से कदम मिला के चलना होगा, हम सबको उनके साथ ताल से ताल मिला के चलना होगा, एक एक स्टेप पे एक एक डिस्कशन में पार्टिसिपेट करना होगा. Every participation, every voice, every eye, every brain matters. Now this is where, and I can speak a lot more, but then I'll talk about a few departments also. Like energy, I've already spoken, sir. लोक निर्माण विभाग है हमारा उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार में. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट, रोड्स. There are schemes we are talking about. When I talk about budget, I'm specifically talking about the three funds of the state: consolidated, contingency, and the public account. Now, the contingency fund of the state post-COVID has been 1,200 crores. Now, if a state is able to maintain a contingency, you understand a contingency, आकस्मिकता. आपकी आकस्मिकता कोई आ गई तब आपके पास आपकी किटी में चोर पॉकेट में है आपके पास 1200 करोड़. हाउ डू यू मेंटेन इट? वी मेंटेन इट ओनली व्हेन वी हैव अ गुड रेवेन्यू कलेक्शन. एंड फॉर अ गुड रेवेन्यू कलेक्शन you have to do that analysis. Put in revenue. The budget should be never in a too much of a deficit, right? I hope this much is I'm legit to you all. You can understand me. Let's start nodding heads. कुछ और explain करूँ इसको? नहीं. कहने का मतलब मेरा ये है, सरकार कैसे चलती है? आपकी और मेरी जिंदगी भी पैसे से चलती है, ठीक है ना? तो हम जो सरकार चलाते हैं वो हम उसी पैसे से चलाते हैं जिससे हम आपसे रेवेन्यू में कलेक्ट करते हैं, राइट और रॉन्ग? सो इफ द रेवेन्यू कलेक्शन इज गुड, देन द रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर इज गुड, देन यू हैव फंड्स फॉर कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, राइट? सो इफ यू हैव फंड्स फॉर कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, फॉर रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर, then the state grows. But if somebody is not vigilant enough and they are not making good policies, तो जहाँ सड़क नहीं बनानी थी वहाँ बना दी, जहाँ पुल बनाना था वहाँ अभी भी नाव चल रही है, तो नहीं चलेगा. That means we have to include each and every person. सबको जी जान लगा के जुटना पड़ेगा और तभी हम विकसित भारत की बात कर सकते हैं. आप और मैं अकेले खड़े पे या मैं इस मंच से अगर आज बोल के चली जाऊँ तो विकास हो जाएगा और विकसित भारत बन जाएगा, कभी नहीं होगा. हम सबको जुड़ना पड़ेगा और एक साथ एक सांस में एक स्वर में कहना पड़ेगा कि हाँ, आई एम कमिटेड टू द नेशन, आई एम कमिटेड टू हैविंग अ गुड रेवेन्यू फॉर द कंट्री, फॉर द स्टेट. सो लॉट ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट्स आर ईव टेकिंग देयर प्रोजेक्ट्स नाउ सर. सो हमारी जो स्कीम्स हैं यूपी में, वी आर वर्किंग विद डेलोइट and Deloitte is working on Viksit Bharat for that matter, and a lot of departments have come up with their schemes. So whether it is an energy department or a department of public works, or it is irrigation, minor irrigation, groundwater, and for that matter, in these 25 years of my service to the state, I have worked with as many as some 17 departments ranging from agriculture to renewable energy to human rights commission, states women commissions, and now I am in with the secretariat, so I'm in the policy making part. So I worked with education department also. So that is where we see that in education we have this project Kayakalp. Then we have Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. Project Kayakalp, we are wanting to, create a new vision of the schools. पूरे स्कूल का कायाकल्प करेंगे और बच्चे वहाँ पे स्मार्ट क्लासेस में पढ़ेंगे. Now when you are catching them early, you would appreciate it more than me. When you catch the people early, that is when and how actually development happens, isn't it? So I think I'll not take much time. I'll end up with this again, saying that हम सबको एक साथ जुटना है, हम सबको विकसित भारत के बारे में रोज चर्चा करनी है. अपने हर थॉट को ऐसे करना है. एवरी रिसर्च शुड कम अप विद समथिंग, हम क्या ऐसा करें कि हम खुद कह सकें कि इस विकसित भारत में मेरा भी योगदान है, मैंने कुछ किया, मैंने वो आइडिया दिया, राइट? एवरी डिस्कशन शुड बी सच दैट इट शुड बी लाइक इग्नाइटिंग फायर एंड सेइंग ये बात थोड़ी थी, ये इंक्लूड किया जाए. एंड योर टीचर्स विल बी लाइक हाँ यार, ये आइडिया बच्चे ने बहुत अच्छा दिया, चलो ये आगे बढ़ाते हैं और इससे आगे चलते हैं. व्हाई नॉट? योर इनोवेशंस कम विद with a dream. At times, you just have to be dreamer. And I am a dreamer. I keep dreaming. अरे यार और क्या करना है? चलो ये कोर्स कर लेते हैं. चलो MIT से कोर्स कर लेते हैं. चलो IIM से कोर्स कर लेते हैं. I dreamt it, and I did it. It was difficult, but I did it. You have to be resilient. You have to take the pain. You have to go for discussions. You have to attend where the actual discussion is happening. You have to have an impact on your nation, or for your state, and for yourself. Thank you very much. हम सब इस विकसित भारत का भाग बने रहें. Thank you so much for this.